Emotional violence. How to recognize it. Physical violence is very common, unfortunately. Many people don't realize that emotional violence also exists. Although the damage that it causes is not visible from the outside, it still leaves scars. What is emotional violence? In any relationship, there can be a recurring pattern of negative behaviours from one person towards another, such as manipulation, verbal abuse, and threats. These symptoms can be very subtle, or not subtle at all. For example, one moment someone picks a fight with you, out of the blue, and the next moment he or she apologises and showers you with love. Just when you think everything is back to normal, the same thing happens again. Emotional abuse doesn't just happen in romantic relationships. It can also happen between a boss and an employee, between a parent and a child, or between two friends. The predominant factor is the exercise of power and control. Usually, victims of emotional violence realise too late that they are in an unhealthy relationship. And many people who are in such a situation are confused. They think it's all their fault and therefore are reluctant to talk to others about it. They lose confidence in their own intuition, which often sends the right signals. But it is important to tell people around you what is going on. Then you no longer have to carry the burden alone, and you can ask for help to get out of the situation. The first step is recognizing the unhealthy relationship. How do you recognize emotional abuse? Look out for red flags in the relationship. A common red flag is gaslighting. You are manipulated in such a way that you lose confidence in yourself and start to question your own memory and your own observations. You're told that you're imagining things again, when you could have sworn he just said he was meeting a friend today. You are continuously belittled, humiliated, used, lied to, and abandoned. Your achievements and dreams are ridiculed, and your boundaries are systematically crossed. Your sense of security is compromised because someone keeps knocking you down. You lose connection to your feelings. Emotions can feel unsafe when they're always being used against you. Your independence and identity are punished because your freedom of movement is often restricted, and your own choices are always criticised. In the end, you get the feeling that you are stupid and worthless. You're exhausted and defeated. You no longer take steps to get out of the situation because you think you deserve everything that's being done to you. It can feel like you're living in a cage. The door is open, but you don't get out. It's important to know that emotional violence can happen to anyone. It is never your fault, and you are not alone. If something doesn't feel right, it usually isn't. Just like everyone else, you deserve love, support, and respect. Are you in an emotionally violent relationship? Talk about it to someone that you trust, for example, a friend or your doctor.